Hey, Mailman, have you seen the Todd Glass thing? It's on YouTube. It's called Event of a Lifetime. Yeah, I've seen it. Here's your
Hey,
fucking mail.
hey,
And
hey.
by the way, it looks like bills. Here's your fucking mail. Shove it up your ass.
Bobby, right?
Yeah,
How you
hey,
doing today?
buddy.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
I watched your new special.
Oh, cool. Did you like it?
Did I like it? Let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of comedy specials being a mailman. We like to be up on media in general, particularly comics, because we like to see if comics are talking about us.
I hate even asking this. Did you see the Act Happy or the Event of a Lifetime?
I've seen both. Yeah,
Okay, well, thank
I've
you. I
seen.
appreciate it.
I
We'll see
want
each
to.
other on the other side, but
Not just yet. Not. Don't go right now. I just want to say to you that comedians, they're always kind of at the forefront of what other people are thinking.
oh, I've never seen one of those. Is that a portable coffee maker?
It's a portable coffee maker. My son invented it before he passed. He was a great kid. He was into astronomy.
Oh, that's sad. How long
Eh,
ago did that happen?
Hold on. He identified a couple of planets that nobody had ever seen before. He saw. He actually discovered a new moon of what is it? Pluto. I mean, me and my son always argued about this. Is Pluto a planet or is Pluto a dwarf planet? And I'm like, who gives a shit, Arnie? Just don't die on me young. And he did. So anyway, what I want to say,
Oh man, I'm
it,
I'm obviously, I hate to hear that. How long ago did it happen?
let's see, today is what, Friday or early Wednesday? I'm not sure because I was backed up on the mail. By the way, have you seen the new stamps?
No, I haven't.
Oh, here they are. Here they are. These are Thanksgiving stamps, and they're all still lifes
Oh, that's
of
cool. That's cool.
vegetables and fruit.
They look creative. I usually you just get an American flag. I don't want to be rude, but I do have to run. Otherwise, I could talk comedy with you forever. It's my favorite thing to talk about.
I see my kid. My kid died not 2.5 days ago. Yet you got to run.
Now, my dad died, and I wouldn't use that to be okay.
When
Well,
did
my
he
dad
die?
died about a year ago. About a year ago, my dad died.
Yeah, Tuesday night, my kid.
Okay, it's
So
not a
let's talk.
competition, Bobby. Come on, you think you're a nice guy, but come on. I mean, I gotta go. You gotta let me go.
Okay. All right. I just made a beautiful turmeric latte. Look at the color of this.
Like for me, Dunkin' Donuts, it's always that cream.
You're right. But before you go, what about these comics who are always complaining that they can't say anything?
Usually in comedy, there's a group of people complaining about something they can't do anymore. I never agree with them. We're a word. This whole group of comedians now that all they do is talk about what you can't say. And I'm not making it up. It's not going away. All they want to do is talk about what they can't say. They're mad about it. I get it. I get it. They're doing what they should do, complaining about what makes them angry. I'm just disagreeing. They're doing the right fucking thing. But the new thing is you can't say anything anymore. And I wish, in a silly way, that all the people that said you can't say anything anymore would just shut the fuck up. Please just shut the fuck up so I don't have to hear you do that same, at best, it's hack. It's fucking hack. If I can't stop you because I don't agree with you, how would I stop with you as a friend that would go, I agree with you. I'm with you. You can't say anything anymore. Where's that friend that goes to these comedians and goes, I'm with you. I can't fucking take the landscape of comedy either. But when you complain about it, it's just fucking hack. Shut the fuck up. You can't say anything. Yes, you can. And even if you can't, stop already in documentaries and this, and that's all you do is why don't you just get old and die? You turned old, and just admit it. When I was doing comedy, guys like Steve Allen used to make fun of the comedy in the 80s. And he was one of the guys, Steve Allen, all they do is curse. I heard it. All the comedians that were big, that were now in the 80s, about 63, 58, All they did was talk about the comedy in the 80s sucked. Well, were they right? No, and either are you. We're not going to look back 20 years and look back at the year 2020 and think, oh, that was the year with no good comedy. Get out of your own way, get out of your own opinion, and you just have to grow. You just got to get past this blockage and grow and change the way you think. It makes you a better person. But you can do whatever you fucking want. That's the end of the day. That's what's great about being a stand-up. So that I can't debate. But what I can debate is, I'll say it again, 20 years from now, 2040, no one's going to talk about the era where no one was funny. Matter of fact, picture 30 years from now, comedians sitting around going, it's funny, in the 2020, every comedian, you look back at a lot of the specials, talked about what you couldn't say. But actually, when you go back and look at that landscape, what was going on then, they were breaking ground. All types of comedians, subjects they could talk about, but it's funny that there was also a group thinking you couldn't say anything when we look back on it as a time when you really could fucking say anything you wanted. There was an outcry, a lot of people could complain, but who gives a shit? So that's the fucking way it is. I'm not a moron. I've had many people change my beliefs in life, but I've been doing comedy for a long time, and that opinion I'm right on. I'm looking at it, I'm not in my own way. My stance is right. Trust me, any comedian that takes this to heart that goes, it's fucking Todd right. Do we just not want to admit we got old? Because we always think there's no rebels anymore, because the rebels are the ones you're mad at. You don't think they're rebels because you don't agree with them. It's hard for you to go, oh my God, did I get old? You know the answer to make sure you say you didn't get old is to never think you can't fall off of being on the right side of history. Be scared of it all the time. Go, just because you were right about 20 other social situations doesn't mean you can't be wrong now. Always think, could I be dead wrong on this issue? Am I just fucking not getting it? That'll keep you on the good. Not to be so fucking sure that, oh, the comedy's falling apart. Kids are stupid. Yeah, because if it's not them, it's you.
Yeah.
It's not them, it's you. And then you have to change. So it's easier to think everybody is getting stupider and it's getting harder because otherwise the work is on you. So it's like being addicted to drugs. The drug here is complacency. That they would rather go to their death saying that it's a bad time for comedy than have to do some work within themselves to change who they were willingly and be a better comic, be a better person, be a better human being. And you can still be crass, dark, edgy. I don't like comedy if it's not dark. You manage to be gritty. You manage to be dark. You're not vanilla. And you're never punching the wrong people. No. You're never up there going, how about these fucking homeless people? Yeah, is that who you have a beef with? You dumb fuck.
I agree, man. I agree. It's so lazy to punch down like that. I always get pissed off when I see comics going, oh, the homeless, yeah, bunch of bums. I'm like, you piece of shit.
I feel like I'm in the minority of people yelling at them. But I swear to you, my goal is to have a comedian. I think like to have a wake-up call. The wake-up call looks like something I said made sense to that comedian that goes, oh shit, is he fucking right? Your whole life is going to be better. If I'm right, your life is going to be better. So it's worth giving me a listen. Sometimes there are comedians that don't have a big voice yet, but they do it in green rooms. Don't be a part of it. Don't feed that bullshit lie. Be on the other side of it, because I'm right. You could go, well, Todd, it's still your opinion. No, stop it. There are some stats with opinions, and the trajectory of comedy from the way it started to as far back as you go till now has been that it just gets better and better. And it doesn't mean it was bad before. And it's not fucking changing. But anyway, I'm all good. I just wanted to say.
Part of being a comedian is to really let yourself go on a rant. That is the most pleasurable thing to do when you are engaged emotionally, and it's not fake emotion, like a Lewis Black bit where he's like, there's 2 Starbucks on every corner, or whatever the fuck he says. When you engage emotionally, like what you just did, like passionately about a subject, it's great to just go with it and take it.
You know what? Thank you for letting me. And also, Steve Feinarts just tweeted me, wow, you're so PC.
Todd, I love you, man. I have to go.
Thank you. Till the next one.
I hope I see you soon, man.
Imagine a guy who can't stop talking about the documentary even later. Like, I'm with the mailman, and I'm like, hey, before you deliver the mail, I'll be the mailman, you be Todd.
Am I friendly to you, or am I trying to get away?
Well, let's say you maybe have a plane to catch,
Okay.
and I'm
Hey, how
like,
you doing, Bobby? Right? That's the fucking way it is.
By the way, how hilarious would that be if the mailman character sucked you into that rant? Like your plane now has left, right? Like the mailman started talking about what about these comics who are always complaining that they can't say anything, and you just went into that fucking rant, right? And I just made another turmeric latte on the porch as the mailman